Hello everyone, let's talk some comics. So Deviant.fun here with another flash review, this time a TKO Studios book and probably the best rated book they've put out until now. This is Sentient by Jeff Lemire and Gabriel Walta. Jeff Lemire, of course, doing the writing, and Gabriel Walta taking care of the art. So this is a slightly oversized trade paperback. Unfortunately, the paper isn't that well. It's not that it's too fragile. It is thick enough, but it's not glossy. I don't know if it's the same for all titles of TKO, but I found it difficult sometimes to get to the next page. Flipping through, I would get two leaves together and would have to fiddle with my fingers to get to the right page, and that's the only complaint you'll hear me say about this book, because this is one hell of a book. So this is the story of a space shuttle, USS Montgomery, which is going to a colony, and it has multiple families on board. They're going to help colonize a colony. But something very tragic happens during the trip, and that's what makes this story so unique. So, like I said, it's full families. We have grown-ups, female, males, lots of children. But what happens is that there's a separatist group that doesn't want to see Earth's mindset of civilization to reach the colonies. They don't want to. They think that the colonies should be pure of the evil that entangles Earth's civilization. It turns out that there's an infiltrated separatist on the ship, and her mission is to destroy everyone on board. But she only manages to kill the parents, so the children are left alone, but not quite alone. And that's one of the interesting things about the book, because they have a tutor, let's call it, because the technology, when this takes place, of course, if we already have colonies and etc., we will have to have better technology than today. So the spaceship is equipped with an artificial intelligence of a very advanced artificial intelligence that supervises everything. She can talk with you, respond to commands, and even think for itself. And so the AI actually starts tutoring the kids on how to manage the ship, or how to do repairs and things like that, how to get rid of the bodies. Yeah, someone has to do it, right? And what we see here in this book is this incredible, seemingly impossible journey of these kids in a spaceship lost in space, who lost everything that was dear to them, and being guided by this pleasant AI that involves with the kids at a certain level, emotionally involved with them, and of course they find perils through the way. They find an abandoned station, and there's one of the oldest of the kids is a bit of a rebel. She doesn't like taking orders from the AI all the time, and she decides to explore, and she finds this creepy guy there, and some weird stuff happens, They managed to escape and etc. But they get some information from that they will understand later on and link to later events. Valerie is the name of the AI, by the way. They call it Val for short. And they actually end up meeting another spaceship, and they don't know if it's friendly or not. They also have an AI that you see here in the blue balloons. Yeah, and I'm not going to say if it's friendly or not, if they reach the destination or not. That's for you to discover by reading this. What I want you to know is that this is one hell of a book, one hell of a story, very original. It's got sci-fi, but mostly it's got lots of emotion, with all these kids having to cohabit in the ship, having to organize themselves after such a big loss of losing their family and etc. So it's really heartwarming and heartbreaking sometimes too. So this was an Will Eisner nominee. It didn't win, but yeah, it was nominated. That's enough to say something about the book, that it's special in some way, and it really deserved it. Yeah, after reading it, I can validate that all the reviews I've seen, yeah, they're true. This is a great book, a great story. Yeah, Lemire is top notch. His writing is top notch. The story is so involving and compelling. I'm not a big fan of the art. I don't dislike it, but I don't think it's gorgeous or something like that. It's different, yeah, it's peculiar. It's got a signature of its own that I will give it. But I find the colors too dim. I don't know if it's due to the paper, if it was a stylistic option, whatever. It could shine a bit more, but the book doesn't suffer at all from that, because the story is so good, so damn good. So this comes out with a big seal of approval. If you haven't read this, Sentient, Jeff Lemire, check it out, guys. You gotta check this out. It's a wonderful book. Yeah, and that's all I have to say about it. I don't want to spoil the story. And just say that now that I read this, I'm even more eager to read Sarah from TKO also, which is one of the most well reviewed books also from TKO. But it's a very, very different story. We will get there soon, I hope, and we'll be doing a review shortly, I'm most sure, because I can't wait to read it. Yeah, so that's it. If you like these videos, and this video in particular, please like it and like them. Also feel free to subscribe to the channel, it will help us a lot. And hit the bell for notifications if you want to know when we put out new content, and we'll make it ring, be sure of that. We've got hundreds of videos already in our YouTube channel, and it's growing every day almost, so you can count on that. And of course, if you want to buy the book, you know where to go, www.deviant.fun.biz, where you can find this and many other books. If you're looking for a book that isn't there, just message us, because we don't have all the books advertised in the shop, of course. And if you're looking for rarities, we can also help a lot. We've been helping a lot of people getting very difficult to get books at non-speculative prices. So reach out to us. It's free. We'll search for it. If we find it, we'll tell you the price and etc. If you're interested, then we have a deal. Otherwise, it's totally free. Part of our way of working. So until the next video, please stay safe, have excellent reads like this one, and we'll see you soon, shortly. So Deviant.fun out in 3, 2, 1, bye bye.